how do we count the wave? That's the important part. First of all, we need to understand what is how the wave travel. Okay, one more time. I'm going to tell you like wave travels like this. Okay, this is a quadrant. The wave goes like one circle, traveling from one complete circle is called one cycle. Okay, but when it travels in a horizontal road, then it goes like half here, half here. This is called one cycle. And again, if you extend it, this is two cycle. Again, you extend it, this is three cycle. So this from here to here, it is three cycle. Any question? It makes sense? You understood, right? Okay, good. Now here, what happens is now we know how to count cycle. But now next step, we're going to take in 1 second. This is 1 second. From here to here is 1 second. Okay? So the wave can travel with the different cycles in 1 second. Now I'm going to show you different types of waves in 1 second. This is all 1 second line, okay? Let's consider there are three different waves. This wave goes 1, 2, 3, 3.5. This is 3.5 cycle per second, right? Because it is in second. We consider it as a second, so this is 3.5 cycle. Okay, I'm going to do another one like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 cycle per second. Okay, now let's do more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 cycle per second. Okay, look at this, like this is all about 1 second. From here to here, this distance is 1 second. In 1 second, we have like three different types of wave. One is like 3.5 cycle per second. Another is like 6 cycle per second. Another is like 9 cycle per second. In 1 second. Now here's the thing. Look at this. When we count cycle per second, what is this called? Pastor Tech, what is this called? Cycle per second.
Hertz.
Good. Very good. That's Hertz. Okay. So instead of 6 cycle per second, we call 6 Hertz. 9 Hertz. So the frequency of the waves is always measured as Hertz. So when we say Hertz, that means cycle per second in 1 second. We always call them 1 second. Now we know like in 1 second how many waves we counted. Let's say this, the waves, those are used in sleep. Alright, I'm going to show you another screen. Here the waves seen in the screen, like look, this one. I don't know you can see it or not.
Yes.
Here alpha waves 8 to 13. 8 to 13. Alpha waves are alpha 8 to 13 and Hz 8 to 13 Hz, and beta waves greater than 13 Hz. Theta waves is 4 to 7 Hz, and like 4 to 7. Delta waves is like less than 4. Actually it says like less than 4 Hz. Okay, Now this is in your canvas as well as in your book also. I wrote it over here. If you check, this is the Hertz. See, alpha waves, beta waves, delta waves, beta, alpha, beta, delta, theta. These are very important. Okay. Now let's see, check over here. In 1 second, from here to here, in 1 second, what is the name of this wave? What do you think this wave is? What is the name of this wave?
Theta wave.
See, check the okay.
Numbers
Pastor Tech, can you check the name of this wave? 3.5 frequency.
3.5 frequency.
2, 3.
Is this alpha, beta, theta, delta? What do you think?
So this might be better.
Okay, beta is greater than 13. This sign is greater than 13. Greater
Delta.
than 13.
Yes.
Okay, you need to check over here. Look. What is the frequency? Look at here. The theta wave is like 4 to 7, right? But this wave has 3.5 per second. So here, which one is 3.5? Delta wave. Look, delta wave is, this sign is smaller than, okay, this is delta wave, because delta waves are smaller than 4. Any wave is smaller than 4 is called delta waves.
Like
Here. Okay, did you get it?
yeah, like you said, this is kind of sleeping or yeah, that like fully rest.
Yeah. So right now we need to know the names of the waves, and then we will go the next step, what these waves are, the meanings of these waves. Okay. Right now what we are trying to do is like to find out, to know what is these waves are. We need to know the waves are. So how do we know which waves? What is the name of this wave? How do we know it? We know by the frequency of the waves, right? This frequency, the first wave is 3.5. Frequency is 3.5. That means in 1 second, the waves travel like 3.5 cycle. That's why it is called delta wave. Why is it called delta wave? Because frequency of the wave is less than 4. That's why it is called delta wave. Okay, Becca, can you help me? Can you tell me what is the second one wave name? What is the name of the second wave?
Theta wave.
Okay. The second wave is, what is the name of second wave?
Theta wave.
It is theta wave.
Because it has
Why it is theta wave?
6 frequency.
Its the frequency is 6. Okay, again, how do we know what wave is this? We need to count the number, like the Hertz frequency, that is called frequency. Okay, so the frequency of this wave is 6. First of all, we go 6, then we compare here. Where is 6? In theta wave, right? Here is the 6. Look, this one is 6. In between 4 to 7. Anything from 4 to 7 is called theta wave, and this frequency of this wave is 6, so this is theta wave. Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now, again, what is the name of this wave? Must take.
That is so more than 80
So what we look for? First, what we have to look?
a frequency.
Good. What is the frequencies of this wave?
This is 9 hertz.
Good. 9, right? 9 hertz.
Yes.
So then we go over here. Where is 9? Where does it fall?
So 8 to 30 is
Good.
alpha.
Very good. So the name of this wave is alpha wave. This is alpha wave. Good. Now let's go check over the next. Again, we'll practice one more time. Now I will make it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. And like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 20, 21. Okay. Now this is 1, 2.5. Okay. The frequency of this one is 11. Frequency of this one is 21 hertz, and this is 2.5 hertz. Now we have to find out what are the names of this wave. So what do you think the first one is?
First
First
one is,
Yeah.
so this is 8 to 13 is alpha.
This is alpha wave. Very good. Rebecca, can you tell me the second one?
Beta
Yeah.
is greater
This.
than 13.
Very good. Number 2 is beta waves. Beta waves are anything greater than 13 is beta waves. Okay. And then number 3, 2.5. What is this? Fast take. 2.5.
2.5. 2.5
See here.
is smaller than delta.
Delta.
Yes.
Okay. Anything is smaller than 4 is called delta wave. So this is delta wave. Okay. Delta wave. Now, canvas. Okay. So here, check this out. On your canvas, in your canvas, this is the thing. Alpha waves, 8 to 13, and predominantly seen in awake state, with eyes open. Okay. Oh my goodness. Eye closed. Sorry. I don't know where I have seen. It's the eye closed. When people close their eyes, then alpha waves are seen, and it is 8 to 13. Now, same way, It is located in the occipital region, O1 and O2. These alpha waves are conducted or produced by occipital region, O1, O2. Disappears drowsiness and sleep onset. Whenever people go to sleep, then it slowly disappears. Now comes beta waves. Beta waves, low frequency, low amplitude, fast waves associate with wakefulness and REM sleep. So those kind of waves are beta waves, which are greater than 13 and is low amplitude and can be enhanced by sedative medications. Like whenever somebody took a sleep aid at the time, we can see, and often seen in frontal region. That means F3, F4. Frontal region is F3, F4. These are seen in F3, F4. Okay, F3. Okay, these are seen in F3, F4. Frontal, right? And then theta waves. Theta waves are stage 1. Theta waves are stage 1 and present in stage 2. But like, okay, now, because we still have to learn about what is stage 1, what is stage 2, right? But like, delta waves are smaller than 4 hertz. Okay. Now, spindles 11 to 16. And you have to know this. You must know this, okay? You must know these numbers. You must know these numbers. That's important. Now I'm going to take you again how we do like this. I mean how the waves are created. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So we need to practice more and more about this. First of all, we need to understand how these waves are formed, and once you know, then we have to practice more and more. Okay. Now let's do one more time. I'm going to do it like 3 or 4 waves here. Do you remember alpha? Alpha 8 to 13. Beta greater than 13. Delta smaller than 4. Spindles 11 to 16. Okay, these waves are formed like this. Now this is 1 second. From here to here is 1 second. Okay, from here to here 1 second. Okay, now let's start creating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is the name of this wave? 10 hertz.
So it activity
So, sorry, say again.
alpha wave.
Alpha. Very good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 20. What is the name of this wave?
So beta.
Beta. Very good. This is beta. Now next. 1. This is 1 hertz. What is the name of this wave?
So less than 4 is delta.
Good. This is delta wave. Okay. Now Becca, can you tell me this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27.
Better.
Yeah, it is beta. So it doesn't matter. Anything over 13 is beta waves. It can be 40, it can be 50. Okay? So now these are the name of the waves. Now you see how the waves are seen. As soon as we do, as soon as like we draw in 1 second, it looks like same thing, only the like frequency is higher, it looks like darker. If the frequency is lower, it looks like lighter. So I'm going to make it over here. Look at this one. Another is called like this one. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like what is this waves called? Look. So altogether, this is total 60 hertz. Okay, this is called 60 hertz. So it's a very high frequency wave. We don't even see like circle. So this is 60 hertz artifact is 60 hertz is still beta waves because it is greater than 13. It's still beta waves. But when do we see this? When there is an artifact, we can take it like an artifact. Okay. So 60 hertz artifact. This is not. We don't take it. This is artifact, or let's say 60 hertz wave. When there is an electrical interference, when the device comes closer to electrical interference, like a cell phone or electric wires, if the device it comes closer to cell phone or electrical wires, it will give us like this kind of waves. So this is important that we understand. But what I'm saying today is like it is so important to know the types of waves. Everything we talk about waves, okay? Everything we talk is about the waves. So if the waves are good, I mean the different types of waves say different types of stages. So we must know the waves. Oh, it doesn't go. Okay. Any question?
Yes. What's the difference between beta and spindles?
Yeah, the spindles. Let's talk about spindles. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is spindles, right? Because this is 12 hertz. This is spindle. And this is spindle can also be alpha, right? Because alpha lies 8 to 13. Spindle lies 11 to 16. So how do we separate alpha and a spindle? That's a very good question. Okay, now here, whenever we see like this is 1 second. You know, when we consider a full screen, we consider from here to here 30 seconds. We always measure, check sleep studies 30-second screen. So 1 second will be like this, like here, 2 seconds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is 15 seconds. And we check on 30 seconds. So it's going to be half of this. Look. Okay. Now this may be a little complicated. Check it out what I'm talking about. Okay? So this is 1 second. This is 1 second now. every distance is 1 second. But it is interesting, like I can do like this. Let's say I'm going to make alpha wave here, okay? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is alpha wave. Now what happens when we check on the 30-second screen? Look, it looks like this. See? It looks like a straight line. Does not look like that clean. So that is alpha waves. And because our question was this alpha waves like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see? This is going to be alpha wave. This is alpha wave. So if you see this kind of wave, that means the patient is awake. Awake. The patient is awake whenever we see this kind of wave. Awake. This is stays awake. But now let's say whenever beta wave is greater than 13, right? And it is called like when patient goes to sleep. Now here what happens is, look, this is alpha waves. This is alpha waves. When patient goes to sleep, it is going to be even slower. It becomes like this. Beta waves. Look, whenever there is beta waves height is low, very low gain, so alpha waves disappear. This alpha wave is no longer here. This is beta wave. So whenever the beta wave can be seen, that means patient is sleeping. From alpha wave to beta wave, patient is sleeping. Whenever patient is sleeping, we see like this, beta wave. Make sense?
Beta.
Beta wave. So beta wave is seen when patient is sleeping normally, okay? Then now your question was, what is the difference between alpha and beta? Normally alpha waves comes like in a bunch longer, but spindle comes like in beta wave. Spindle is seen only in sleep stage, during the patient is sleeping, and in stage 2. Look, in this beta wave, whenever it comes like this, look, like this. This is whenever it comes like 11 to 16 hertz wave like this. If patient is sleeping, but we see like this, this is 11 to 16. 11 to 16. This one. This is spindle. Spindles. Because patient is sleeping, at the time suddenly this kind of spindle wave seems, then we call them spindles. These are, although they are in the form of alpha wave, but their names are different. We call them like spindle. That is the landmark of stage 2. So whenever we see this, on like beta waves, then we call them, this is a spindle. Does it make sense? Okay. Now let's check this one. Look, this one is in 30 second, like let's say there's all alpha waves. Patient is awake, right? Patient is awake. Look, when there's an alpha wave only, and this alpha wave is more than 15 second. 15 second is right here, and alpha waves goes more than 15 second, then patient is awake. And suddenly here theta wave, but up to here alpha wave. So more than 15 second, this is 15 second. So this patient is awake, is closing his eyes, but he's awake. Now let me show you the other thing. Here, look. Here, for this may up to here, alpha wave, and then alpha wave disappear. So that means patient is sleeping. Patient is sleeping here, right? Here the patient is sleeping. So less than 15 seconds is like alpha waves, and more than 15 second is beta wave. So patient is sleeping. Okay? Now we have to practice this way. To understand about this, we have to start like this is alpha wave. Patient is awake. Patient is awake. Look. Patient is awake. And suddenly patient went to sleep. Because there's a beta wave. Beta wave. Okay? Beta wave. So whenever patient goes to sleep, we see beta waves. Alright? Now during this beta waves, what happens is now here we can say patient is sleeping. But like which stage is this? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or REM? So to understand those things, we need to know like stage 1, stage 2, there's a certain properties, certain features that distinguish stage 1, stage 2. First of all, this is alpha wave. Alpha wave. Alpha wave means patient is awake, right?
Yes.
This is beta waves. Beta waves means patient is sleep. Okay? But when patient is sleep, there is a different stages. Stage N1, stage N2, stage N3, stage REM. There's a 4 different stages. So which stage is this? And to understand the stages of sleep, we need to know the type of waves. Which type of waves and landmarks we can see over here. I told you, all the sleeps have theta waves. Okay, that's a good thing. Alright, all the sleeps are theta waves. But now what happens is like for stage 2, look, I'm going to talk to you about stage 2 first. In this theta wave, whenever we suddenly see, like in this theta wave, we suddenly see like this, spindle. Suddenly in the middle, 11 to 16. So if we see this, that means is stage 2. Okay? What is this called? Stage N2. Okay? Now let me show you here. In the clean screen. Here, I will draw like this. Okay, this is beta wave. Patient is sleeping. Patient is sleeping. Okay, patient is sleeping. Now on this one, and here also for this one, I will do like patient is sleeping. Beta waves. Patient is sleeping. Beta waves. Patient is sleeping. Beta waves. Okay. Now here also patient is sleeping. Look, patient is sleeping. Okay, Patient is sleeping. So this is called background wave. So this background wave is always beta wave. Sleep wave, okay? Beta is sleep wave. So if you see like this beta wave, that means patient is sleeping. Okay, makes sense. Okay, now what makes different in stage 1, 2, 3 and REM sleep? Now let me tell you. In stage 1, you will see suddenly theta waves like this. Theta wave. This is theta wave. In stage 1, you will see theta waves. Okay, now you can see theta waves over here. Because if I delete this one, it will delete everything. Look. It will. So what I'm going to do is like you will see theta waves. Okay, I'm going to draw theta wave with the blue one. Here, theta wave is like this. Theta wave is 4 to 7. Okay, in the sleep wave, background sleep wave, N1, N2, N3 and REM sleep, everything has beta wave on the background. Alright, but suddenly you see theta wave in the middle somewhere, then that is called N1. And N1 is easy to know because N1 also has alpha waves like this. There's a many alpha waves, less than 15 seconds of alpha waves, and that alpha waves turns into theta wave. That alpha waves turns into theta waves, and that way we can say this is stage 1. Okay? Will you please repeat after me? Alpha waves changes into theta wave.
Alpha wave changes to theta wave
In stage 1.
in stage 1.
Yeah. And stage 1 has less than uh, alpha waves less than 15 seconds. Okay, alpha waves less than 15 seconds. That is stage 1. Now in stage 2. Okay, this is beta wave. Sleep background wave is beta wave. But you suddenly see spindles like this. Spindle. Okay, you may see many spindles. This is spindle. And there's one more landmark that's called K complex. You see, this kind of wave is called K complex.
What is the force for the K complex?
0.5. So K complex. And you will see K complex also. Okay, so what happens is like K complex is always less than 0.5 second. So to say that this is stage 2, you have to have like two things you need to find. One is like spindles, which is 11 to 16, and K complex, which is less than 0.5. Okay, now what is the stage 3? What do we see stage 3? Stage 3 has like delta waves, and that delta waves goes this way. Look, this is all beta wave, suddenly it goes high, becomes delta wave. Look, this goes suddenly high like this, delta waves. This is this beta wave goes up like this. So this is maybe 0.5 frequency, and delta wave's height is a little higher, and that height is called 75 mu ohm, 0.75 ohm. Okay, I will come that later. I'll tell you about this. Don't want to make any disturb right now. I just wanted to let you know, like, what like delta wave look like. This is delta wave. Okay, delta wave goes at high. So in this way, if you see delta like this, with delta waves going up, then what stage is this? Stage 3. Okay, stage 3. Now REM. Normally in REM sleep, this is beta wave. You will see only beta wave. No spindle, no K complex, no delta wave. Only clean beta wave. That is called REM sleep. But in REM sleep, you need to consider eyes also. We consider eye movement also. Eye movement. There will be eye movement frequently. But, okay. Again. Let's try again. N1, N2, N3, REM. Alright. How it looks like. N1, look. This is alpha. People start with alpha, and suddenly alpha disappear and only send beta waves. There may be alpha again. Okay, and goes beta waves, and suddenly when people go to sleep, they will see like theta waves like this. This is theta wave. This is theta wave. So whenever you see theta wave and this alpha waves are less than 50 seconds, alpha waves, alpha less than 15 seconds, and theta wave. Two condition: alpha waves less than 15 seconds, and there may be theta wave, and it no need to be theta wave over there. If there is no theta wave, still stage 1. But this is the important thing, like there must be less than 15 seconds alpha waves. That is called stage 1. After alpha waves turns into beta waves, and you will see, normally you will see theta waves. So whenever you start seeing theta waves, and stage 1 is also it coincide with, like, it is considered with the slow eye movement also. I mean, we have to check slow eye movement with this wave. This waves itself maybe not sufficient, so you have to combine with eye movement, and you will see normally slow eye movement. Now stage 2. Let's check stage 2. Look, this is beta waves. Beta waves. Then you will see like spindles. Okay, beta waves. Beta waves. And you suddenly see K complex. You suddenly see K complex. And spindles maybe. Spindles. So this, because of this spindle, 11 to 16. 11 to 16 has spindle and K complex. Because of this two, we say that this is a stage 2. Okay, this is stage 2. Now stage 3, how it goes? Beta waves, patient is sleeping, beta waves goes up, becomes like this. Delta waves becomes up, goes up, becomes delta wave. Sometimes even higher, like this. Delta waves. Sometimes maybe like this. You see, because of delta. This is stage 3. Delta waves are less than 4 seconds. Less than 4 seconds. So if you see delta waves, certain number, like 1 delta is not enough. I will come over there also. To become stage 3, there must be more than 20% of the wave should be delta. There should be more than 20% of the wave should be delta. Like, let's say from here to here, if you count this, 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 this and this, and add this line, so this is the total delta distance, which is greater than 20%. Sorry, it's not 15, but greater than 20%. Delta is greater than 20%. Minimum, yeah, greater than 20%. Then this is stage 3. What?
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, there must be 6 seconds minimum. If there's a 6 second of the wave total is delta, then that is called stage 3. Now, we have to practice a lot. We have to practice. Then only when we go to the real sleep study data, then only we can say that this is alpha, this is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Let me find out if I can find out any example here. Okay. All right, I found this one on the way. You see, it says this is stage 2.
The second one is good.
Okay, can you see this here? You see the spindle and
Yes.
K complex. Yeah. So this is stage 2. This is stage 2. Now if I type here delta wave, yeah, this is delta wave. Okay. These are the delta waves. See, it goes up higher. So this delta wave is stage 3. This is also stage 3, is delta waves up. So delta waves look like this. And now this is sleep study reading. Here this guy, this one has shown delta waves, look. This may be not big enough. This may be not big enough, but okay, I can show you like this. But you understood, right, what I mean? Any question?
Understand little bit.
Yeah, it is like little. Now it's getting tougher, a little bit tough, but that's why we should not be making like too quick to jump to the new, and because it becomes, that's why what I'm trying to do is like building your foundation first, so that it will be easier once you go to this kind of real course. Then it becomes a little tough, because this is just like learning riding a bicycle, because you know everything. It seems like I know everything. Oh yeah, it is easy. I know, but you forget it because you need practice. Knowing how to drive is not enough. You have to practice driving. Knowing how to ride bicycle is not enough. We need to practice, and only we can balance ourselves and ride. So this thing is similar. Just knowing, just like, okay, alpha waves 8 to 13 is alpha wave. That is symbol of wake. And beta waves greater than 13 is symbol of sleep. Spindle 11 to 16, K complex less than 0.5 second. And we will know all those things. But knowing only, knowledge only is not gonna work. We have to check like this, and we need to know, we have to see and name this. We have to name these waves. And then when we'll be able to do that, then only we will know like the different stages of sleep. Anyway, when we go and do the practical, we will know everything. You will know. It will be easier for you. But before we go there, or before we go to like anything else, we need to know about this thing, the theoretical thing. Okay. So check this out on your Canva. Easy waves in sleep. Check this out and know this, and practice. Okay. You need to know like alpha waves 8 to 13, beta waves greater than 13, theta waves 4 to 7, delta waves less than 4, sleep spindles 11 to 16. We're not going to talk about abnormality. Okay, so just get to know about this thing, practice more, and in as your homework, what you can do is like practice this on your iPad. You have the pen, practice alpha waves. This is 1 second alpha waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is alpha wave. Now if it is 30 second, if this is 30 second, then alpha wave will be like this. Look, alpha wave will look like this. This is alpha wave, but this is also alpha wave. But this is in 30 second, this is in 1 second. Now you can see the difference between these two while they are same. These two are same thing, but it looks different, like because when it goes to from 1 second to 30 second, it compresses itself 30 times later. So it's a shape is different. Shape is different, okay? Size is different, shape is different. But like frequency is same. Shape and size is not gonna, we should not be depending on shape and size. We have to be considering the frequency of this wave. The frequency is like this frequency is 8 to 13. This frequency is also 8 to 13. Okay, but we need to, what we need to do, this is only for your training thing, but the main thing we have to check is on 30-second how it looks like. In 30-second it looks completely different. But why I'm giving you the example of 1 second, the name of the waves always taken in 1 second, because it's we always measure with that frequency, Hz. So we need to count the name of the waves. Okay, so that's why here this is the alpha waves, this is beta waves, alpha waves, beta waves, and theta waves. And you see how it seems in 30-second screen. Alpha waves seems like this dark, beta waves seems like a small gain and very fast waves, theta waves like a little bit loose, 4 to 7, and spindle looks like very dark like a spindle. K complex look like that. Delta waves goes higher. So in that way we will, by practice, after we practice, we will know about these waves. And without practice it is not possible. I would not say impossible, but it is not possible to know the wave. Okay, let me show you at last. I'll show you the real wave, how it looks like. Okay. Okay, I'll show you one of the sleep study, the real sleep study screen, and I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to do like this. Okay, check this out. You see, this is, what wave is this? This dark wave. What wave is this?
Is that in 30-second?
Yeah, this is alpha waves.
I don't know, but I don't think that's in 30-second.
This is 30-second.
Is it?
Yeah, it is 30-second. This is 30-second screen, okay? This is 30-second screen from to here to here. Now look, this is alpha waves, and this is like all alpha wave. It looks like so dark, and this is alpha wave. Now this alpha wave changes to stage 1. Look, this patient has really difficult waves. Maybe I will go here.
No. Remove that channel. You know, the CPAP channels? Would it be
Just say, let me see, workspace. Okay. Now you can see better, right? So this is wave. Let's begin with the stage. Okay. Look, this is alpha. This is K complex here. This is K complex, this is K complex, and this is K complex. Because of that K complex, we can tell this is stage 2. And look, this is delta, right? Delta waves. Okay. Pastek, do you see this? Let me. You check, like after this here, it becomes like this is alpha wave. Look, this is delta wave, high amplitude, and like going up, but this one is like delta waves. Sorry, this one is like alpha waves. So from here to here, from here to here, this is 1 second. If you count this 1 second, then you'll find like 8 to 13 wave here. But you know, when we do sleep study, we normally don't have to count. Like I can show you counting from here to here. Like this is not, this is beta waves. If we count from here to here, there may be alpha waves too. In stage 1, we may see alpha waves too. Stage 2. And this is from here to here. What is the frequency of wave? 1, like this is 1. Because it goes like from here to here. So this is frequency 1. So this is delta wave. If you check from here to here, the frequency is half, is delta wave. So if you check from here to here, this is 1 second. So frequency from here 1, 2. This is like here up to here, this is 1. Frequency is 1. That means this is delta wave. So in that way, these high amplitude waves are delta waves. This is delta wave. And these are theta waves. Sorry, these are beta waves. As you go around here, you will see all different kind of alpha waves and beta waves and spindle. Let me see if I can see spindle. 8 to 13 is a spindle. So this is delta wave. This is alpha wave a little bit. Okay. So this is K complex. I know you're thinking like, oh my goodness, it's so hard to know. How can people know this thing? Right? How do you know it? This is, look, this is K complex. It goes up, down, and back to the same. This is K complex. It goes up, down, and back to the same. Now this. Now here's the thing. This is how you need to know. You have to tell which stage or what is this. When you run the sleep study screen will run like this. It will run like this. And while it is running, you need to know like, oh, you need to check like, oh, this is alpha, this movement. You know, it's alpha screen. Now patient is awake. This is all alpha. This is alpha. If you check from here to this 1 second screen, like this is 1 second, you count here, it will come around 8 to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 Hz. So this is alpha wave. You will know, your eyes need to be used to, you know, checking all these waves, and your eyes need to be like that so that you can know the difference. Okay. And now we will go back and forth. I don't want you to overwhelm right now, okay? If I show you the real waves like that, it may be overwhelming. It may be like, oh my goodness. It feels like I will never can learn this thing. Just like a little children when we are teaching little kid ABCD, then we think like, how can we teach this kid ABCD? How, when this kid are going to read a book, we start thinking like this little kid, 5 years old kid, 6 year old kid, we're teaching ABCD when they're going to read the book. It is impossible if we think that way. But this is the baby steps for sleep study. That's why we have to do one by one. Now, next time, like tomorrow, your homework is you need to know alpha waves, beta waves, theta waves. Draw some, try to recognize the pattern of the waves so that when I ask you tomorrow, so that you can tell me like this is alpha, this is beta, this is theta. And I'm pretty sure like it's not gonna work like in a few days. It takes some time. It takes time to learn about this. We will do same like this and we'll go check the real waves also. And in that way we'll practice and we'll practice while we are doing like this canvas. There's other chapters also. We completed like this waves and abnormalities like waveform variation. We did this today. We did it today, but tomorrow we're gonna do next one. But we'll go back and forth and check. But this thing is very important. Okay, this thing is very important. Like you must know the wave pattern of wave. Those things are very important. Any question?
Yeah, a lot of question.
Okay.